Hello everyone, I am K. Sadashiva. Welcome to my channel KLR Educators. This is a course on world modern history which we are running on every Sundays. So on every Sunday we will be having a course on world modern history, and on every Thursdays we are having a course on Indian modern history. And also we want to make a small announcement that we are happy to announce that we are going to launch a new course on polity as well as economics as soon in the upcoming weeks. So guys, stay tuned. So you'll be getting all the topics regarding polity and economics in these videos only. And in later stages, we might try to cover more and more subjects. What I need your kind support and cooperation. So in our previous lecture, we were discussing about the French Revolution, the social causes, how socially the society of the French was divided, and how the discrimination was going on between these people of the French. So today we are going to discuss the economical causes that led for this French Revolution. So let's start with our today's lecture. So these are the topics which we are going to cover in detail in our world modern history course. So now we are dealing with the third topic, that is the French Revolution. French Revolution. So today we are going to discuss the cultural causes as well as the economical causes. Cultural causes. Change in cultural practices was one of the causes for French Revolution. So as the people are getting aware of different kinds of values, their cultural practice has also changed, which led for this French Revolution. Many philosophers and ideologies influenced the people of the French. Apart from the change in their behavior, many philosophers and ideologies also influenced these people to change their cultural practices. Let's discuss about some of the famous philosophers. Montesquieu. So what was the contribution of Montesquieu? If we discuss, mainly he exposed privilege-based social system that existed during the time of French. Identified absolute monarchy was a main root cause and attacked it. So what was the main problem that was existing at that time? That was the absolute monarchical system that was existing in the French society. His book Spirit of Laws explains clearly separation of power, that is checks and balances. So in his book Spirit of Law, he will clearly explain the separation of power, that is separation of executive, judiciary and economical power. Voltaire. So his main book was The Age of Louis XIV. So in his book, he has dedicated this book mainly to the King Louis XIV, and he has written the contribution of the Louis XIV. In that, he questioned the authority of the church. So here the Louis XIV was the first king who challenged the authority of the church, and that is why in his book he has written about the questioning of the authority that was done by the Louis XIV. So he has clearly explained how Louis XIV has challenged or questioned the authority of the church. Rossi. So if we discuss about him, his most important book was Social Contract. So what was that much important in his book was believed that the people were born good but were corrupted by the society. He always believed that people are always good. The society is corrupting them and spoiling their minds. So that was a belief of Rousseau. All these philosophers made people aware about the true character of Louis King's rule. Actually, the people were not happy during the time of Louis XVI's rule. So all these philosophers made people get aware about the rule that is done by the Louis XVI. Economic causes. So if we take the economic causes, the King Louis XVI was constantly at war supporting Americans in American Revolution. So Louis XVI was a king who sent his army to America to support Americans to fight against the British. So Louis XVI sent his general Lafayette to fight with Americans against the Britain. As a result of which 3 by 4th of his expense was spent on the defense. See, when you are sending your army to America to fight against the British, you have to spend more money on them. So his 3 by 4th of budget or his income was spent on defense only. Means the French 3 by 4th income is now spent only on defense. Just imagine if you are not spending anything on administration, anything on other developments or anything on the well-being of the individual, Okay, what will be the situation of that country if you are spending 75% of your income just on defense? Okay, this is simply unacceptable. That's the reason why the people started to raise their voice and fought against the French king. Also, the French revenue system was very weak, and because of which they were never able to recover the losses incurred in the American Revolution. So, if you see our previous classes, we have discussed clearly about the revenue system, means how the clergies and nobles were exempted from paying the taxes, where they used to cover or control large amount of territories, where these third category people or third estate people, they used to control very less resources and they used to pay high amount of taxes. So this kind of discrimination led for this French Revolution. And also the French revenue system was that much weak, it was never able to recover the losses that were incurred during the time of American Revolution. So if you are participating in a war, when you come back you should be able to recover the expenses that you have spent in the war, but French was never ever able to recover that money. That was the main drawback, and it is one of the reasons which led for this French Revolution. Also, the flawed taxation policy of the French, in which the first and second estate people controlled 40% of the resources and paid nothing. See, when these people are not paying any kind of tax, when these people are not paying any kind of tax, but instead they are controlling 40% of the resources, just imagine how much exploitative policy it is. So this kind of flawed taxation policy enraged the French people to fight against this French government. The third estate people were only taxpayers, and because of this no uniform taxation policy, the people of French fought against their king and clergy. So main discrimination, main reason why they fought against their king and clergy was this taxation policy. If there is uniform taxation policy, no one will have any kind of objections. But if there is no uniformity in the taxation policy, surely you can find the voice raised by these people. That's the French people did the same thing, and that is why they participated in this French Revolution, fought against the French government. So with this, we are concluding our today's session. Hope you understood everything about the cultural and economical causes that led for the French Revolution. And again, I'm telling you that we will be soon starting a course on polity as well as economics. So guys, stay tuned, follow my videos. I will try to cover all the subjects that is necessary for your competitive examination preparation. So if you like my video, please give a like, share these videos to your friends who are preparing for many competitive examinations. And if you haven't subscribed my channel yet, please subscribe my channel and share these videos to your friends who are in need of such kind of videos. So thanks for watching my video. Thank you one and all. Jai Hind.